Hello my beautiful buddies, welcome back to another fantastic video. Mine's Kenny and welcome back to Blue Budgie Productions. So, we finally got our Kodak Gold photos back from Analog Wonderland. Actually, we did get them back on Friday last week, but I only got around to doing this video now. Plus, you've got a load of other videos that need to be uploaded. So, you're seeing this like a week on Sunday, which you're seeing right now. So, we are going to go over to my folder that's in my computer to have a look at photo rolls. That's in my computer at the moment. So we're going to have a look at those and I'll see you in a sec. So we are in my PC folder now, going into the Kodak Gold because we don't have any Kodak Color or Kodak Gold, Ultramax, sorry. And we are going to have a look at the Canon EOS 650 photos first. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to go into the MC60 photos first, since it technically is the MC60. Then it's the Canon second, so it would make sense to go for the Pentax MC60 first. So let's do that first. So here we are at the Canon, the Pentax MC60 photos. This is the 20th of the 3rd, 25th, more ends walk. So the first photo here is all the photos on this roll has been taken with the Pentax 18 to 55. This wasn't designed for film cameras. This was designed for cameras with a crop sensor, like the K7 that you're seeing it on at the moment. You can see here you've got, appears to be scratches, which I think is from the camera, not the lab. Hopefully not. And then my favourite photo here, oh, absolutely gorgeous. These reeds here, or reeds, I think that's what they're called. Just a line of them. Maybe why not? It's actually just across the corner here. It's just raw reeds, and then you can see the fence here. The shadow of the fence, and it comes into this corner. Then you've got a second one there. And then you can see the path, and you can see the reeds over here if we were actually standing all the way over there. Not exactly sure how I took both these two pictures, just I'm assuming that I came back, took the photo, and then carried on walking. I can't remember. So we've got the river here, after walking all the way down. And there's two of these shots, one zoomed in and one further out. And then I wanted to copy Sammy, my partner, who's into like railway and train photography. So here's a photo of that. Sammy weren't with me, but wanted to emulate that, so there's a picture of the train. I misjudged what timer was on, and then when it took the photo, of course, took the train photo, and you could see got a slight blur to it, but still pretty decent shot. I enjoy it. And of course, by the time I sorted it out, the train was a bit further away, so it's still pretty decent shots. The train was going the opposite way, so even though it looks like it's coming this way, but it weren't. It's going the opposite way. To Hull. And of course, got a train field, well, the field there. You can see where we were. And there's two of those shots. And the railway is just here. And this was a good place to do these shots. And me walking down the path was accident too, because that was me testing the timer on the MC60. And of course it's 20 seconds, so I wanted to see how fast I can get from behind the camera to the front of the camera, kneel down and get my Canon 650 out or anything to try and emulate this with the vignette. And it took this photo, which is quite cool, with me just standing there. And then the next photo is a pretty cool shot as well. And then the actual shot that I wanted to take, but doesn't look as good as that one, which is unfortunate. I didn't even have the 650 in my hand, it was actually my phone. Past the 650. And then right next to it I got this photo. Then a photo of the tree. Some of these shots not fantastic. Photo of the bridge, which is crossed, which is just to the side. You can see the trees a bit further up here. And then I'm gonna keep walking. It's just a load of path, trails and trees and stuff that I wanted to take a picture of because I wanted to finish the roll that day. So I was just taking some random shots. So we've got a portrait shot here of this tree. So we've got two of those. And then the end of the roll is the opening where we made the previous video at the end where we were taking the photos, and this is where that was. We may come back here and do another video at a later date and take some pictures, but it's a lovely little area, and yeah, and that's the end of the roll. The fact there's only 28 shots out of a 36 roll exposure shot roll or film is interesting. That means 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. That means 8 shots were unusable. I know 4 of them probably was blank because that's how I do these, so to stop auto exposure at the beginning of the roll around here, so meaning there are some shots in here, another 4 that was unusable. Were they more of this stuff, or was this more testing, trying to make sure that these photos are decent? These are the ones that worked, but I know that probably those 4 was me messing around, meaning that these 3 shots probably weren't all of them. I know there was a lot of ones where I messed up and fell over and the snaps come off. I'm 100% sure that's the missing 4. Yeah, I'm 100% sure that's where the missing 4 is. I'll have to check the negatives on that. So now we are going into the 650 photos. They're pretty cool as well. So we're going to go into the 650. So as you can see here, we have 32 shots. That worked. So it means that 33, 34, 35, 36. That is the 4 shots that we took previously before this shot, which are black because that's how I take, or blank, that's how I take it. So let's go on the first shot, which is the same opening that you saw previously. And then that's on a slant. And then we've got our trail of walking home. Then I saw this. Oh, I'm so happy that these came out fantastic. I just, on the whim, took the photo. I thought, you know what, probably not going to work. Kodak Gold does yellow and green fantastic. I don't think it does red, but it's a pretty cool shot. Probably would have worked better on my digital cameras, but it's cool. And then there's just me zooming in one more and did it more colourful. Yeah, zooming in, just trying to get my compositions correctly. But I think the first shot, brilliant. And just me trying to finish the roll by just doing trails and stuff. They're just boring shots, really, of just a trail where I was walking, or the path I was walking. I just love nature shots. That's my nature photography is my go-to. I love nature, just the outdoors. So all of them are pretty decent. And then I took a picture of a bird's nest, which interesting. I don't remember taking this shot. I think I thought it would look a lot better, but I think because this tree was covering it and all of that, it didn't look as good as what it should be, but it's still a decent shot for nature. And the path heading back where we just walked. Of course, if we kept, this is the actual train line, so if we kept going that way, I don't know where we will end up, so just carried on walking and got it more lighter here. And then on a more weird slant. And I found this tree, which was like a little sleeping willow tree, which is not willow. I can't remember what this tree's called. You can see that it's the end of the day, but it looks incredible. So I took a snapshot of it. Thing is, I like to take photos that I would like to keep. I don't take random things. Usually, I like to take photos that I would like to have in my folders. So things like this is pretty cool. Then the pink blossom. Again, things I like to keep because I can use this as a background if I wanted to. The pink blossom tree actually came out perfect for Kodak Gold. Also, this was a pretty cool thing for Kodak Gold, since the sun was sort of lowering down. You got the shadows. So we wanted to see what it would look like when I do what I want. And then that shot's way better. The darker shot, I don't know. interesting. All of it being covered with light is better than it being slightly dark. And then a zoomed in shot as I'm walking by of the plants, well, of the flowers of the pink blossom. Of course, we've got some artifacts from the lens, but still a pretty decent shot. And I'm still not so sure what this is. Is it just the tracks of... I don't know if this is me on the lens, or in the camera, or the artifacts they put. So it seems inconsistent. As it like goes in, you would expect it to be over here somewhere or something, but you know, don't know if it's the tracks. And then you've got a more darker shot. And then you've got some lovely little daffodils. You know, I take a lot of pictures of daffodils. Got quite a few good shots. This one is pretty cool. I love this shot. And then the end of the roll is a picture of my house, or my apartment, which is here. And that's 32 rolls, or 32 pictures, out of the 36 exposure roll, which means the 4 would be blank at the beginning of the roll. Like I said, these are absolutely fantastic photos. 6, 7, 8, and 9, cool photos. Probably will keep those. The rest, not really. 19, 19, 20, and 21, pretty cool. 22 and 23. I love the photos. 24, 25, love them too. And 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Brilliant photos. And of course, the 32 is just me finishing off the roll because having one photo less didn't really want, and I just used it to take a picture of my apartment. You know, it was probably a strange photo, just seeing all this nature, and then boom, my house. Probably it's the only photo here that really doesn't fit the rest, but you know, I just wanted to finish off the roll. Also then leave it in the camera of that day. They actually came out pretty decent. Thank you, Analog Wonderland, for that. There will be more Kodak Gold coming very soon. I bought some more Kodak Gold, so for these cameras. We want, for 2025, we're hoping we can get 25 for the Canon 650 25 shots, but it's actually the 15th of Right, we are going into my Lightroom. This is the photo from the Pentax MZ 60, and to show that I don't really edit my film photos that much. I just leave it how it is. If I want to, I just click auto, and it just creates it. Brilliant, because going too dark is just not good. Going too light, great. Can't really put much colour in, or it ends up like that. And it's just not good. So I'll just leave it how it was shot in camera. Yeah. And of course the same for the MC60 rolls as well. Once it finishes loading. There you go. Like I said, same for the MC60 rolls. I don't put too much colour in. Because it just washes it out. And looks way better. So thank you so much for watching today's video. That's all the photos from the Kodak Gold photos. Absolutely brilliant photos. Some of them aren't duds, but it was just me trying to test the cameras really. But they turned out pretty well. There are some good ones in there. Yeah. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and of course hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and of course check out my portfolio. All of these photos from the Lightroom will be over in the portfolio. And yeah, and check out more videos because more Kodak Gold will be coming in the future. We just bought some more. Some more Wolfen 100 ISO film because I love that film. Also, we wanted to use more because our original one was to take pictures of the old buildings around here in my local area. But I couldn't do that because the MC60 kind of kept re-rounding, which screwed it up, which caused a double exposure. So we want to get some more of that film, shoot it in the MC60, and do what our original plan was with that previous one. And then with the other roll, shoot Dante with the 50mm. And rather than the 75-300, we still haven't got that roll back, so we don't know what that will look like. Yes. So check those out. Check out the photos. Film photos playlist. And yeah, more videos will be coming very soon. So stay subscribed. I'll see you all in the next one.